sitting here like do 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 do.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm always on my fucking game.
Just like you are right now.
Literally.
We're back, guys.
What's poppin'?
Hey. It's episode 10.
Everything's litty out here.
Everything's litty. It's Wednesday, February 5th. It's
crazy.
finally fucking February, yo.
But if you really think about it, like, I kind of see it the opposite way. Like, yo, we really in February, like. Real talk, like I see it so opposite. Like, yo, we're really in February already. Like, this is kind of nuts. Like, don't you think?
Nah,
like,
January.
2020 already in the second month. Like,
yeah, I guess.
You know what I'm saying? I guess like that's how they say like see the glass half empty, see the glass half full. Whatever. Like,
yeah.
I guess I see it half
nostalgia,
full.
shit like that.
Like, oh shit, this year is kind of fucking going.
It's fucking February.
Like, it's February already, my nigga. Did you really think a month would pass so fast? Like,
no, okay.
Because, yo, a lot of shit has happened so far in 2020.
Facts, in 1 month.
That's what I'm saying.
And
so, like,
damn, really, it's already February.
So that's what I'm saying. So, like, let's really think about it. Like, yo, all the shit that's happening, like, it's February.
1 month.
It's February, my guy. Like, Kobe gone. Like, fucking earthquakes in Puerto Rico. Like,
facts.
Donald Trump still president. Like,
yo. We're going to talk about that off
state
shit.
Fuck that.
Not even the State of the Union. But it's your girl, Dro.
It's your boy, EJ.
Yes. It's, besides it being February, it's Black History Month.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're celebrating Black History Month.
Take a black chick out on a date.
You should try it, and you'll like it.
You might like it, you know.
You will like it.
You might like it.
You will love it. First of all, don't even get me started because I've seen black bitches that you deal with.
I don't deal with black bitches, so you don't
the
see
ones
any
that
black
he
bitches
did dealt with. That's why he don't like us.
The one that I tried
it
for
don't matter.
What was it, a month?
A day.
Pretty much. Like, fuck, like.
But that's what I'm saying. He can't even. We getting off of it. We getting off of it.
I should have left somebody at the airport.
Anything. Welcome back, guys.
What's poppin', guys?
We're glad that you came back this week. I just want to let you know our subscribers went up on YouTube.
Hey!
And our listens went up on Anchor app.
Pew.
So our audience is getting a little bigger.
That's what I'm saying. 2020. We
Hi guys, welcome to all the new people.
Yes.
I'm like sitting here talking like this if y'all could see me, but I really do think that we should do visuals though. We really should.
We should.
Definitely figure out
a way to do a visual.
Yeah, but I need good lighting and shit. Like, you know, I got the little fucking light. I'm still gotta finish doing my apartment. I've been here almost 2 years, like 3 years, and I'm still buying furniture sporadically.
Bro, we could be mad cheap and just do it in a corner.
We are doing it in the corner.
We could do like some dank and dabby shit and just put a fucking camera in front of the TV, sit on the couch and just be bullshit and talking.
That's what Stilo and them do on Wine and Weed.
That's what I'm saying.
It's lit though.
So,
but they all have their individual mics, so they can all sit and just scroll out and chill.
Exactly.
Listen, when we start getting up there making money, you know, we're gonna do that, definitely. But we're gonna figure it out.
Word, we're gonna get it together.
How have you been, my love? It's been a whole week. I mean, we talk almost every day, but still, how have you been?
I've been pretty good, you know what I mean? I can't necessarily complain too much, you know, life is going, you know, the way it should. You work, you stay out of trouble. I extremely stay out the way.
I've been happy. I've been so
happy.
Yes,
I have been very, very happy lately.
Happy and just content and
my
chill.
Relationship is great.
It's amazing.
You know, I don't have any toxicity in my relationship.
My daddy.
You know, she a little emotional sometimes, but it's whatever. That's a female.
Like it's whatever.
You know what I mean? That's just females. That's how it is. So, but for the most part, I'm in a good space.
Val's my boo, so it don't
matter.
Yeah,
word. You feel me? Like, I'm in a good space. I can't complain. There you go.
Yes, no complaints. We hope you guys have been great. I've been alright. I've been, like I said, same, been good. It's been, like I said, it's been nostalgia lately. I feel like I've really been on a cloud lately.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of things I've been making a lot of silent moves. A lot of people don't know about.
I like that.
Only my
keep your moves silent.
My solo dolo over there, he knows.
Hey, that's the only person that should know.
The only person that know, and that's the only person who will ever know a lot of my things.
You know.
Yeah, I've been happy. Life is I mean, it's been rough, you know, getting up, going every day, hustle, bustle, but it's life.
Man, that's kind of how it goes, right?
So, do you want to get into our current events? Because a lot of shit went down.
A lot of shit went down.
I'm not sure where y'all at as far as current events, but we should all be on about the same page right now. If you're reading, this is like a book club right now.
Yeah, word up.
This is dead as like a book club right now. Because if we reading the book, nigga, this book, we all on the same fucking page, same chapter, we waiting to see what's gonna happen next.
Word the fuck up.
But to get started, everybody's fucking talking about Gervonta Davis. I didn't know how to say his name at first. I was like Gervonta.
It's like Gervonta. It's like Gervonta or something like that. Bro, it's like Gervonta or something like that. Like.
Yeah. So reportedly, he was involved in a whole situation with his
baby mother.
His child's mother, Andretta Smothers.
You know how that be.
That's a name for you, boo.
You know how that be when it comes to the baby mama.
Yeah, apparently they were at a basketball game. Oh, the All-Star Celebrity Basketball Game in Miami. This had to been last Friday or last Saturday, one of them. Because All-Star just started, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this was February 2nd. Yep, February 2nd. So that was Friday, I think. But yeah, they were involved in a little, he yoked her up at the All-Star Celebrity Basketball Game. He didn't hit her.
No, he did not lay a hand on her.
He didn't, but people still feel like the yoke up is putting your hands on her.
I don't think so.
But,
but you know what? All right, look. If you date somebody that... I gotta word this correctly.
Word it correctly.
I gotta word this correctly.
Because for our new listeners, EJ is very
opinionative.
We're
gonna leave it that
way. And he speaks what comes off of his tongue.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So
no bars held.
Yes, like without a worry either. Right? You gotta know who you're dating.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you are dating somebody that you know has the capability, the temper, the
like fly off the handle and shit like
that.
Fly
off the handle type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
There's certain situations you shouldn't put yourself in.
Mm-hmm.
You decided to be seen out in public with somebody that obviously you weren't supposed to be with.
And it looked like she was with someone, because even Jess, hilarious, we'll get into it.
Yes.
She thinks that she was with someone that she shouldn't have been with, and that is the reason why he yoked her up.
Yep. So now you're seen in public with somebody that you shouldn't see. You are the baby mother of a public figure, of somebody with a name.
Public figure, and not even that, he's a fucking boxer.
He's a boxing champion.
Okay, he will beat somebody's
let's keep it all the way,
regardless of how tiny he is.
Let's keep it all the way a fact.
What weight is he in? Like, what is his?
If I'm not mistaken, he's a featherweight.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
But he's one of those light fighters that are like, you know, that they like lightning. They hit you don't even see it. You just feel it 2 days later.
Right. Yeah.
So, you know, this is the person that you're dating. Or this is the person that you're representing when you go outside, whether you like it or not.
Mm-hmm.
If he comes up to you and yokes you, you should be thankful that he didn't beat you the fuck up right then and there.
I agree. I do.
You know what I mean?
It would have been a lot worse.
That's what I'm saying.
He came in there swinging on every fucking body.
Word up.
And broke her face or some shit like that.
So
craziness.
What I see is, am I giving Davis credit for what he did? No. At the end of the day, you could have grabbed him by the arm.
Yeah.
You could have. You feel me? Like,
you didn't have to yoke her.
You didn't have to yoke her.
And the way he yoked her, nigga, that's how you yoke up a kid. Like,
bring your ass here. Like
I fucking told you.
But at the same,
and he kind of twisted it up around the neck, like kind of twisted
it
a little bit.
But let's keep it a stack. Let's keep it a stack though. We adults, yo. Like, we gotta stop acting like we kids, or like we adults, man.
That's
we gotta understand that people do what they do.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody runs their relationship a different way. We're not about to all sit here and say that everybody in their relationship is the same way.
Right, obviously.
If that's how he is with his baby mother, he didn't lay a hand on her.
Mm-hmm.
He might have been aggressive. He might have been slightly disrespectful to do that in public.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't put his hands on her. All right, in a world where that's way too common, I think we need to applaud the brothers that hold themselves and, you know, show restraint and show some maturity.
Right.
And fine, I'm not gonna beat your ass, but I'm at the end of the day, like, Gervonta, he'll do, like, you feel me?
Yeah, right.
He gon' have his instincts. He's gonna do what he do. So if he yoked you up, he's been yoking bitches up his whole life. Like,
and then people also forgetting that it's spur of the moment.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's in the moment. Like,
first of all, if they're together, that's just number one. She's violating the relationship.
Facts.
And in public.
Like, let's say that one more time in case people don't understand. In public. Like.
Yeah, and this is your child's father, not just a boyfriend. So you're doing all of this extra shit, and how do you expect someone to act? Because let's keep it a buck, as you say, and let's flip it. If it was her and she would
have ragged whatever female would have been there.
Snatched the wig off. She would have been probably hitting him,
tossing and turning in the motherfucking.
You know, so there is, you know, the
double standard.
Double standard, because granted, what he did
wasn't right,
but it's spur of the moment. It's, you know, how he reacted when he saw her with the nigga.
Facts.
If that was the reason. So he reacted the way he reacted. And again, we're not giving him...
And we don't know the backstory, too. We don't know.
We never know the backstory.
We don't know who this dude really is.
We never know the backstory. But he posted, "I never once hit her. Yeah, I was aggressive and told her, come on, that's the mother of my child. I would never hurt her. Other than that, Happy New Year's.
Word up.
January was trash."
Word up. No, real talk. Like, that's keeping it real. Like, yo, I would never hurt her, but, like, y'all not about to tell me how to act like shit. Fuck out of here.
Right. So yeah, and then also reportedly he got arrested on February 4th, which was just yesterday.
Yes, he got arrested yesterday.
So they're claiming he's arrested on battery charges for incident caught on video involving his child's mother. So let's see how that plays out, because
people just live out their relationships and start trying to run everybody's shit. But that's just me.
I mean, obviously, well, listen, if it was done behind closed doors, nothing would have happened. Nothing would have came of it. Yeah, but again, that's just like did you see the video of the black mom who beat her son when she got called and he was acting out? Did you see that she came up to the school and she pulled him out of the class and she beat his ass in front of the teachers? The teacher, the principal, she beat his ass. She walked out and they arrested her ass the next day. So let's keep it a stack.
I think that's different.
It's the same situation.
I think that's
the
different.
Same thing.
You trying to tell somebody how to raise their kids, that don't never go by well.
And you trying to tell somebody how to run a relationship, that ain't gonna go well.
That's different. That's the relationship. That's not a kid relationship.
No, it's not. But he's still being reprimanded because he did something in his relationship that everybody saw. And she got reprimanded for doing something to her son that everybody saw. So it's the same. It's the same thing.
Same.
So yeah, let's see how that plays out. Hopefully, you know, she's good and they'll be good. Hopefully she bail him out or some shit.
He need to get his shit together. Like, you got a fight coming up.
Well, I don't know nothing about all that.
You gotta have all that displaced anger got something to do with yourself.
No, for real, facts. Definitely do that.
Like, you feel me? Like,
the Super Bowl. How'd you feel about the Super Bowl?
As a Packers fan, I felt fucking great. Fuck the Niners. I don't give a fuck how they feel. I was very it was a good game.
Were you happy for the Chiefs winning?
Yeah, absolutely. I wanted the Chiefs.
Years?
I wanted the Chiefs to win for that reason. You know what I mean? Like, it's like any time in sports when your team. I feel like I can say this, and most sports fans, or even if you don't know sports fans, it's almost like if you don't know who either team is, and you don't even know football, but you're going to a Super Bowl party, you're gonna go for the underdog. All right, in my opinion. When somebody gets to, even if they're not the underdog, if somebody hasn't had a championship in 25, 30 plus years, you kind of want to see them win. That's what I'm saying. They didn't win one until it was 50 years. It was 50 years since their last Super Bowl. Like, that's kind of fun to see. You know what I mean? Like, first one, like when the Eagles won, I'm gonna be all the way like factual. My Packers weren't in it. Whatever. I was like, fuck it. I want to see Philly win. You know, it'll be their first ring. Like. That's something nice to see. You feel me? The story. Go kind of cheer behind it.
I loved when the coach came up and he goes, "Hey, how about them Chiefs?" And everybody in the stadium did that. That was sick. I was like,
that's what I'm saying.
God,
So it's like I wanted to see the Chiefs win. Like, granted, the Niners knocked my Packers out, so I really didn't give a fuck about the Niners. Like,
Right.
Y'all crushed my dream. Don't know about to root for yours. You feel me? Like, that's just.
And they was over there posing and shit.
Word up, like
20, what was it?
20-10.
Yeah,
and
they was
over
over there
in
like,
the end zone,
whoa.
and then now their heads is down. Bo, you got Bosa crying, and let me ask you a question. How your name Debo Samuel? Your name is Debo.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you crying like a little bitch on the fucking side.
I mean, didn't Debo cry in the movie?
Debo got his ass whooped.
Yeah, okay.
But this Debo just crying like a little bitch on the bench.
Oh, listen, he wanted to win. He wanted to win.
Fuck him.
But yeah, the Super Bowl was nice. I didn't get to watch most of the Super Bowl until towards the end because Sunday was a hectic ass day for me. My daughter she threw up out of nowhere on fucking Sunday. She ate breakfast. Then all of a sudden I ran a couple errands. I came back and she's like, my tummy's hurting. So I gave her some Pepto-Bismol for kids, little tabs. She took that. And then all of a sudden I hear the door slam. And then I go and I'm like, you okay? And then she's like, oh. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And then, Sunday's a crazy day for me because usually I, do her hair and get her ready for school and shit like that. So Sunday I didn't have time to sit and watch. So I missed the fucking performance, the halftime show.
All right, first, let me tell you something.
I wanted to see that.
This performance was, I'm not going to sit here and overhype it and like, oh my God, they have Puerto Rican flag on fucking thing, and I'm Puerto Rican, so let me talk about it. And
I saw bits and pieces of it.
Take out my maracas and shit.
Right.
That's not the case, alright? It was a great show.
It was a nice show.
It was, Shakira, J-Lo, they did their thing. They played a lot of songs that everybody knew. J-Lo and Mark Anthony's daughter came out. She was one of the kids, and she sang a little bit. You know what I mean? Let me say something. Let me say this right now.
What?
She ain't get those pipes from J-Lo. She got that shit from Mark because she hit a note where I was like, "Whoo, okay, Mark." You feel me? But it was a great halftime show. Obviously, middle-aged white women whose body ain't the way that they wanted to be, were a little upset about it because. Looking at they giving they man that vengeful ass eye because he's enjoying the halftime show and you haven't shaved your legs in 3 years, so God forbid he looks at Shakira.
But why does that matter? It's not like he gonna find Shakira and go sleep with her.
Insecurities, yo. Insecurities. And then it just brought out a lot of closet racism because like they had the Puerto Rican flag and they
mistook it for Cuba or some shit like that.
You want to know what though? It's not even about that they mistaken for Cuba. Here's what I don't understand, right? She pulled out something that it had the Puerto Rican flag when she opened it. Mm-hmm. Do you know what was on the back of it?
No.
The American flag.
I didn't see it.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, so you're gonna pick out the fact that a Puerto Rican artist, and Puerto Rico is a Commonwealth of the United States.
Right.
Puerto Ricans are U.S. citizens. Mm-hmm. Everybody knows this. This is common knowledge. If you don't know this, you're a fucking dumbass.
Stupid as shit.
Like, if you don't know this...
Puerto Rico is a part of the U.S.
Thank you. Like, it's not a state, it's part of the U.S.
It's a part of the U.S.
All right? Like, the most Marines...
It's not international.
You know that the most... You know who... what person joins the military most?
Puerto Ricans.
Puerto Ricans.
Yeah.
They count for more than half of the army.
Yeah.
So, like, all this disrespect... And you can't even acknowledge the fact that she had both flags. She had our flag and the American flag. But they're just complaining about the flag and the fact that they were singing Spanish songs. They are in Miami.
They're in Miami, and those are the songs that they put out.
Like, why are you upset? Like, all right, if you don't understand the lyrics, guess what? Bop along with everybody else.
Right.
Keep your racist ass comments to yourself.
Be fake about it. Exactly.
Shit was crazy. It just brought out a lot of racism.
Yeah. So not only that, a lot of people were upset about what they were wearing and shit, and it brought it back to a whole other form of body shaming, saying that kids couldn't watch it because they were naked. And
right,
blah,
but they
blah,
can watch
blah.
the cheerleaders that are dressed less than them.
Exactly.
And, cheering for the team. They're fucking retards, yo. I'm telling you.
This
is white America. This is white America.
It's like you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't.
Absolutely.
Like, we had the whole situation with Lizzo. Granted, she's bigger.
Okay.
But now you still gonna do the whole body shaming with
J-Lo
and Shakira? That's what I'm saying.
It don't matter how you look.
So there's no like. That's why when we talked about the whole Lizzo situation, I was like, you don't know what happens once you leave your house. What you're out of control. You have no control of what's gonna happen at a Superbowl game, the halftime game, and it's a fucking performance. Like that's their costume. So I don't understand why people just want to be. Like you said, everything is taken out of context and everything is toxic. Like it's like, oh my god, like I can't believe they did this. They had the nerve to do this. It's like everybody has to fucking walk on eggshells around everybody.
That's just how it is though. Like that's why. And
it's because of who we have in charge right now, dictating shit that's letting people think that it's okay.
Oh yeah. He gave the way that they think. He gave a false sense of entitlement to everybody.
Everybody's entitled. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody has a reason. This is everybody's country.
Shit is so sad.
You can't do this. You can't say that. You can't wear this. You can't wear that. It's like, who the fuck are you? Fucking policing everybody and what they doing.
White America.
Oh.
So meanwhile, they the biggest culture vultures of all.
Hugest. I can't. I don't understand how it is that it's come to this, and it's really, 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 really sad. It's really sad.
It's just gotten to a point where that's why, you know what, I am the way I am. Like, I don't give a fuck, and it's there's no point. Cause if I give a fuck, ain't shit gonna change.
Right.
I'm gonna just be stressed. Like, think about it. If I had to think about the way I am and the way I speak. Mm-hmm. If I had to care and walk around and tiptoe around words in order to communicate with you, you'll never understand what I'm trying to tell you.
Right, exactly.
I gotta be extremely blunt and extremely out there for anybody to understand anything that comes out of my mouth, because I don't know how to sugarcoat. Mm-hmm. It's not something that I was taught. Like, I was just taught, hey, pelao. Comes out.
Just
like,
say it, shit.
If it's how I feel, you're not about to tell me how to feel.
And you can't tell people how to feel.
And like, the only way to really get across to you is to talk. Most people is to talk to them that way.
But not even that. It's like people are doing that whole victimizing thing. It's like saying something, and then when you come back with a response that negates what they're saying, and you prove actual facts of why what they're saying is fucking stupid, then they're like, oh my god, I can't believe you're coming at me this way, and I never said this, and I never said it had nothing to do with race. Bitch, you clearly said you can't stand Puerto Ricans. Like, what the fuck?
How much clearer do you need to get? Like,
what the actual fuck? So that whole victimizing thing is going around, and I don't like that shit, and people's like invalidating other people's feelings, and it's just like, at what point did your opinion mean that you shouldn't give a fuck about my opinion, and your opinion trumps anybody's opinion? That saying, opinions are like assholes, everybody has one, came for a reason.
You're right.
So I don't understand. Like, you know, what we were talking about before, like, I went to school for psychology. I have a broader mind. Like, I think kind of out of the box. I'm always thinking why and shit like that. So I'm able to connect with a lot of people and see their point of view. Like, oh, okay, I can see why you would think that way.
Or why you would conform that
right,
opinion.
Exactly. And be able to understand where you're coming from. And then I can put my opinion out there, give you my opinion, and you can be like, oh, yeah, that makes sense as well. And it's not me saying that your opinion is any lesser than what I'm saying because I went to school for psychology. It's just me understanding that, okay, you think a certain way, and why you think that way, it's cool.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Like, I've been trying to explain to people, because obviously we know how I am.
Yeah.
I've had people flat out ask me, like, yo, do you enjoy being an asshole? Mm-hmm. And I was like, here's the thing. The people that gravitate to me and they, you know, find friendship with me and they're close to me and shit, they're some of the toughest skinned people I've ever met. Mm-hmm. And there's a certain quality about tough skin that I feel goes undervalued. They're the only people that are going to tell you shit straight.
Tough skin and being blunt is not, it's not valued these days anymore.
No, it isn't. Because I'll tell you what, I know that no matter what situation I'm possibly going through, I can call you. Mm-hmm. I can call people like Josh. Mm-hmm. I can call Richie. I can call y'all and be like, yo, I need you to do me a favor. Just tell me if I'm bugging. I explain to you whatever situation I'm going in. And you know that I'm not giving you my side. I'm mm-hmm. giving you details as to what's going on because I screenshot shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, this. Like, word, tell me what you think. This. Tell me what you think. Like, am I bugging for coming across this way?
Yeah,
and you will straight out tell me, like, yo, nah, like, you're not tripping or, yeah, you're bugging. You need to take a step back.
Right.
I can trust. And the reason why I trust y'all is because I know that you gonna tell me like it is, whether mm-hmm. I like it or not. Yeah. Because you're blunt and mm-hmm. you're just that's who you are. You're tough skin, so you expect for me to be the same way. Mm-hmm. So when I keep people around me like that, it's for that reason. Mm-hmm. I know for a fact that no matter who in my circle I speak to, they're not gonna give me no bullshit, ride the wave type of answer.
You're gonna have no yes men around you.
I have no yes men around me. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Yeah. It's just gotten to a point right now where everything is so sensitive and everything is just like, you can't say nothing about gay people. You can't say nothing about trans. You can't say nothing about this race, race.
You can't say nothing about anybody that's oppressed.
You can't say shit.
But I want you to think about that.
Nothing about weight.
You can't say anything about anybody that is oppressed in any way, shape, or form. So do you know what that means? You can't say anything about anybody that isn't rich or white.
Right.
Let's think about that. All right? Because anytime you say something mm-hmm. that is oppressing or disrespectful or racial or bigot or just your fucking opinion, mm-hmm. you're going to offend somebody. And the only people that you won't offend are rich white people. Mm-hmm. Other than that, no matter what the fuck you say, you're going to offend somebody. Mm-hmm. So the way I see it, offend a lot. If you go get somebody mad, have them create a fucking mob, pitchforks and fucking torches for all I care. Make a scene, make me famous. I piss you off, make me famous. Thank you, appreciate you.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Appreciate you. Like when I'm going to accept my fucking YouTube award, I'm gonna thank you to my haters. Like the fuck. I give two shits about somebody that don't like me.
Yo, facts. I say that all the time. Like, you really think I give a fuck about somebody that I don't care about?
Like, if you don't like me because of the way I am, good. That's the point. This is a defense mechanism, bitch. This is my fucking border. This is my shield. This is my bullshit shield. My assholeness is a complete bullshit field. Because the only people that don't want to fuck with me are people that realize that they can't get over on me.
That's right. That's right, yo. That's facts, nigga. That's fucking facts.
Fucking feel me? Give. Dropping gems out here.
Gems on your ass. So yeah, other things within the Super Bowl were people irate, bro, over fucking Beyonce and Jay-Z not standing up for the anthem.
People need to sit down and suck a dick, alright?
So, Tommy Lauren, however the fuck you pronounce this bitch's name.
That dumb racist cunt. I said it.
Beyonce and Jay-Z, she puts in parentheses, former crack dealer.
Yeah, like that's necessary information to anybody that doesn't know Jay-Z.
Wasn't she the same bitch that posted the Kobe story? Or was that somebody else?
No, that's somebody
else. I was about to say,
that
come
was
on
TMZ.
now. Come on now. She goes, sit for the national anthem because apparently the United States of America has oppressed them with millions upon millions of dollars in fans. Sounds rough. Maybe they should try another country that allows them a little more freedom and success. What the fuck is she talking about?
Tommy Lauren has always been a racist. No sense. Okay, we're gonna keep that all the way a stack.
All the way a fucking stack. How does she still have a job though? That's a slap in the fucking face.
Because she's fucking white. What do you mean?
That's a slap in the fucking face. And then what happened with Jamel Hill with that whole shit? And she fucking got suspended because she made a comment. She gave her opinion. And then they asked her a question or something. I don't understand it. And then when they put the video up of Beyonce and Jay-Z sitting down at the fucking, while the anthem was going on, there was a whole motherfucking crowd of people around them sitting the fuck down. So of all these people sitting, you were like, oh my God, Beyonce and Jay-Z aren't standing up.
Travis Kelce.
How the fuck atrocious is that?
Travis Kelce took a knee, and he's white.
What the fuck? Like, I don't understand it. And then why the need for the formal crack dealer?
Oh, just to make sure people know that he used to sell crack. I think anybody that knows Jay-Z knows he used to sell crack.
Everyone knows that.
He raps about it. He talks about it. Like,
wasn't the Blueprint all about that?
What the fuck? Dumbass bitch. Like, this bitch is retarded. Like, I'm telling you,
she got me heated. And then I'm not sure if people from my job listen to this, but if you do, you're gonna hear some shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like how we were saying, people at my job even ask me, because I'm the only African American at my job, okay?
You're the only what?
African American at my job. Shut up.
You're the only dark-skinned Caribbean chick at your job?
Okay. So my coworkers are obviously, I have Puerto Rican coworkers, well, mostly Puerto Rican coworkers, and I have a couple of Americans who will, I don't want to say white people, but white people.
They white. Invaders.
Yeah. So...
You know?
Yeah. So a few of them made comments, today
biological
on
murderers.
Monday.
Sorry. they're the ones that brought the disease from Europe. So I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But I'm a dirty Puerto Rican. These motherfuckers, got some nerve.
Commented about Beyonce and Jay-Z not standing up, and my comment every time they said that, I was like, yeah, there was a whole bunch of people around them that didn't stand up. And then they walk away like, oh, okay, yeah, you're right. What the fuck you bringing it up for? Like, you trying to start something?
Because people, you gotta remember, man, people want the story. They don't give a fuck who did what, who's doing what, or what. It's Jay-Z and this motherfucker didn't do this. Like, all right, whatever. Y'all they reaching. That's what it's just reach. It's a reach. Like, okay, how many other people have been sitting down since Kaepernick, or kneeling? They're in the what do you expect? They're not on the field. What do you expect? They're gonna sit. You want them to kneel in their fucking seats, pendeja? Like, they're sitting. That's their way of fucking protesting. Like, shit. This shit isn't new. It's not fucking new. Like,
well, Jay-Z and Beyonce said they weren't protesting or anything like that, but they just didn't stand up.
All right, not that big of a deal.
It doesn't matter.
They have a right to do so.
Exactly. And people, someone made a post about I think it was Red posted about some controversial shit about Beyonce and Jay-Z not sitting and stuff like that. No, it was Nick Bond. It was Nick. That's who that was. But he's like, veterans didn't, the war didn't happen. Nobody fought for your rights, for you to tell me that I have to stand, when the national anthem comes on. You fought for our country so that we can have rights, so that we can sit, stand, kneel, pray,
right to protest,
whatever,
freedom of speech. Like,
so I'm confused. We're forgetting the purpose of why people are doing certain things and turning it into something completely different. It's like, whoa.
I'm telling you, people love to just call shit for no reason. Like we always want to talk about like for example, our president's protecting the Constitution and this, that, and the third. But yet we every day we take someone's civil liberties away because of what reason? Because of our opinion? Like, that's an everyday thing. Like, I hate the double standard. This shit is fucking, it's sickening. And then when you mention the double standard, it's, why are you race baiting? No, I'm calling y'all motherfuckers out on the bullshit. Like, you just hate the fact that I'm calling you out on it, bitch. Like,
exactly. You hate the fact that I know my shit. I know what I'm talking about.
Word up.
And I could go back to bat with you. And you're upset that your point is not coming across to me because you're making no sense. You're absolutely making no sense.
This is facts.
So yeah, the whole Super Bowl, it was a beautiful organization. It was a great. I didn't get to watch a lot of it. Sorry about that. I watched it towards the end. But besides everybody else trying to turn it into some shit on Monday,
it wasn't bad.
It wasn't great. It wasn't bad. Exactly.
Super Bowl was good.
I'm happy for the Chiefs. I'm happy for Mahomes. He's in Disney right now.
My homeboy.
So and we're gonna keep it pushing.
Next year I'm picking him 14th again.
Do you watch the show Friends?
I mean, dibble dabble.
You know about the show Friends?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Do you know Living Single? That show, the old Living Single?
Yes, yeah.
Like
black people.
Okay.
Yeah. Queen Latifah was on that show, right?
Yes, ma'am. Queen Latifah.
I always wanted to have sex with that little horny bitch on the show.
Yes.
I was like, she talk about it a lot. Yeah, she talk about it.
Yeah. Maxine, I think her name was Maxie, I think.
Yeah. I like old boy too, the janitor. He was funny as hell.
You don't know his characters. I don't know the characters either. I know the people that were in them. I'm looking at them right now. But Queen Latifah's name, I know them by face. But if you tell me their name, Erica Alexander, I think she played Maxine in Living Single.
Okay.
But David Schwimmer, he played Ross in Friends.
Okay, I know who that is.
He made a comment that there should be an all black or all Asian show like Friends. So Erica Alexander, she put at David Schwimmer, "Are you seriously telling me you've never heard of Living Single? We invented the template. You're welcome, bro." Then she put David Schwimmer to The Guardian. Maybe there should be an all black Friends or an all Asian Friends.
I mean, she's not wrong though.
And that show came out, I believe, a whole year before Friends was even on TV.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she's not wrong.
So what the fuck is he talking about?
She's probably 100% right. Like, he probably never heard of.
He probably never heard of it.
Probably he's like low key, like he's never heard of that.
And
show.
He's probably butthurt right now. Like, oh my god, I can't believe I just. Because I don't picture him as being the type to just say it without, say it with malice. If you know Ross's character, like even in interviews and shit, like he never really came off as a prick or an asshole, in my opinion.
Yeah, but does he have to come off as a prick or an asshole in order to really be a prick or an asshole? I mean, when given the opportunity.
Yeah, I kind of think you do. I mean, you can. I mean, certain things happen. You say something and it just comes out, and you're like, "Oh my god, I can't believe I even said that." But like.
Yeah, but do you really think that was one of those moments where it was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe I said that shit"?
I think so, because like you just said, I don't think he even knows that there was a Living Single.
But you know what it is? I don't think everything is racial. That's the thing. I think we automatically put a racial undertone to it because Friends is Friends.
Well, because he said all black or all Asian. So that's why she's like, he's trying to say there should be an all black Friends or an all Asian Friends.
Yeah, but why does that make it racist that he doesn't know that there was already one? Like he's saying
he's white and he don't know.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Well, why do we automatically make him out to be a racist?
Well, no, I don't think she's making him out to be a racist. I think she's just trying to say to him, like, hey,
because that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't really make somebody out racist if they've just never seen the show.
No, right. No, I just think he just was in his little
oblivious.
His little box.
Yeah, oblivious to it. He just never seen it. I talk to people about. It's like I talk to people about what's that show? In Living Color. Yeah. I talk to people about that show all the time, and they're like, "Yo, I've never. What are you talking about? I've never seen that show." And I look at people like, "Fuck you, you've never seen In Living Color."
Everybody saw In Living Color.
Everybody seen In Living Color. Well, that shit is funny as hell. Like, let me show you something. That's my shit, yo. Like, I used to love that shit.
That shit is hilarious.
Wanda, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go.
Hated it.
Oh yeah, hated it. Like, that shit
was
funny as hell.
Yeah, so Erica Alexander, she read his ass for filth. She was just like, you realize that we did it before you did it, right? So check your facts.
Made you feel dumb as hell, probably.
Check your facts, boo. I guess that's it for current events, right? He didn't really want to touch on the whole G-Eazy and Meg, but let me tell you something. Anytime what? Anytime we could get white chocolate and we could flip the white chocolate, let me tell you. But he don't want to talk about it, so we ain't gonna talk about it.
Cause I hate Meg. Like,
are you? Yo, the Meg crew's gonna come for you,
I don't give a fuck.
The boat's gonna come for you.
Fuck the boat. It probably smell like that bitch do.
Like, the boat's gonna come, bro.
I take Wiz Khalifa word for it. That bitch stink. She look like Nemesis. That side by side meme, she look exactly like Nemesis. How much shit do we talk about people with small ass teeth, but we fucking glorifying this bitch like she don't got fucking Ed teeth?
Because she Meg.
Yeah, shit, Meg TheStallion, because she look like Mr. Ed.
No, don't disrespect Meg. Girl. Don't disrespect Meg. We ain't gonna disrespect Meg, alright? We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that.
That's that glorifying thought
We don't know if she stink. And that's glorified Cardi. So what?
Her too.
That's glorified.
I'm a Cardi fan. Fuck that bitch too.
That's glorified Cash. So what? It don't matter.
Fuck out of here.
Anyway, if it is real Meg, go ahead, bitch. Fuck this nigga and what he got the fuck to say. All right?
Word, you don't gotta listen to me, Meg. The fuck? When did we ever saw anybody named Meg to be cool, bro? Like, when was the last time we said, yo, Meg is cool as hell? Like, what, Meg Ryan was the last person? Meg Ryan?
I can't.
Fuck out of here.
No, Megan Fox. You don't know who Megan Fox is?
You sound familiar.
Megan Fox was sexy.
Who the fuck is Megan Fox?
She was in Transformers. The first one.
The bitch with the weird thumbs?
What?
She got weird thumbs.
This one. I'm showing her a picture of Meg,
She got weird thumbs.
Whatever.
Swear to God, Google put Megan Fox thumbs.
Alright, I'll do that after the show.
Swear to God, this bitch got some weird ass thumbs.
So you want to get into our topic real quick?
Yes, let's get into
our little spicy topic.
I have been waiting.
Finish off with moral of the week.
Yes. I got moral.
He gonna have a nice moral.
I'm gonna have a great moral for the week.
So, of course, I had a topic, but I changed it because I'm always getting new inspiration from you guys, which is great. It gives us something to talk about.
Word up.
So you actually posted this first one. You posted, because you reposted a girl saying, so because a nigga take you on a vacation, y'all gotta fuck. And then you posted, y'all taking females on vacation that y'all ain't smash. Wow.
Seriously?
You reposted that. Someone else posted, just to keep it short, basically. To keep it short, Ernest EJ, he made a comment on Facebook as well in regards to flying somebody out and to a state, wherever, flying somebody out. We're gonna assume. Are we gonna assume that they never smashed, or do you wanna put the fact you think that they smashed and that's why you're flying homegirl out? All
right. Here's what I'm gonna think. I'm going to think that there had to have been some type of sexual conversation beforehand.
Okay. So before we get into the topic.
Because, like, we going to keep it all the way stacked. We up there in age.
Yes.
All right, we going to put it that way. We up there in age. Okay? Yes. We know the shits.
Yes.
We know what it is. We know what to expect.
We know what it is, but there are people that don't know what it is.
You're right, there are. But we're going to be grown.
Yes.
Okay. So, if I know for a fact that I want to take you to Miami, not just on a fucking Wednesday, okay? All right, let's get that out of the way.
Yes.
This isn't a regular trip. This isn't it's cold. I want to go to I want to go to Miami. No. Okay?
Yeah.
It's Super Bowl weekend.
Okay.
Thursday to Sunday.
Right.
We going to the game. We going out to the club. We going drinking. And you flight there, flight back, and hotel. You paid for the tickets. And I paid for everything. Okay?
Yes.
Now, I'm pretty sure this man didn't hit you up at 9 o'clock at night Wednesday. Talking about, I got a flight Thursday to Sunday. You want to come? I'm pretty sure he didn't hit you up at 9 o'clock at night on Wednesday and say, pack.
Okay, well, we're going to assume that.
We're going to assume that. All right? We're going to assume that they had some type of cordial conversation prior. You gonna sit there and tell me you believe this man to not make an advance, hit on her, make any type of sexual conversation, knowing that this trip is coming up? Like, we not gonna play stupid. We not gonna play dumb here. We not gonna play devil's advocate to give this bitch the benefit of the doubt. Cool. Okay. All right. Now, what happens is she gets on the flight knowing that she not gonna fuck him. She gets there on Thursday, parties, clubs. Friday, parties, club. Saturday, parties, club. You ain't give no pussy any of these days. So first and foremost, my man's a dumbass. First and foremost, because if they didn't fuck Thursday, they should have fucked Wednesday before they even got on the flight. So he knew that when he out there,
he was gonna get some.
I'm clapping some cheeks. Right. Because, yo, we could keep it all the way a stack. You in Miami on Super Bowl weekend. You didn't have to fly no bitch out.
You didn't have... No, he didn't. He could have got anybody there.
He could have went to the beach and said, yo, mommy, you coming with me tonight.
For real.
Like, let's keep it a stack.
No.
Like, you did the most by bringing this bitch out.
No, he did.
So, cool. Now, she get mad that she get left down there. Who told you to go to Miami during Super Bowl weekend with no money?
That's number one.
Number one. Okay? Because we not going, like I said, we not going to let them play victim out here. Like I hate that shit. She, at the end of the day, she tried to come up on him. All right? Yeah, we going to do that real quick. Cool. So, at the end of the day, she tried to come up on him, right?
Yes.
We're not going to sit here and act like, oh, you know, he just did this to be nice. No.
Yes.
She tried to come up on him. She knew she wasn't going to fuck him before she got on that flight. She knew she wasn't going to fuck him the rest of the weekend. She knew that she wasn't giving anything for this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I understand that we as men should not expect anything from women, and he's a dumbass for expecting to get some ass without guaranteeing it before he goes. But y'all women really got to stop playing innocent dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all not going to sit there and play dumb and say, somebody's invited me to Super Bowl weekend in Miami and going to pay for everything. That's more than $10,000. And not even give the nigga a courtesy blowjob. He can't get some thank you head Sunday night on the way to the airport.
Yo.
On the way to the airport? Like word. Like, I just... My bad, peoples.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you feel me? Like, I don't understand how you can really sit there and be like, he's gonna spend tens of thousands, like, he's gonna spend at least 10 racks on me in a 4-day span,
mm-hmm. and
I don't gotta give him no pussy. Yo, like, y'all really that dumb? Like, you really think that was gonna go down? Like, especially, like, how does she get, like, oh, they saw her upset because she was mingling with other people.
Mm-hmm.
So hold up. So I gotta pay, okay? I gotta pay because I invited you out. I gotta pay for a flight. I gotta pay for a hotel. I gotta pay for tickets. I gotta pay for drinks. I gotta pay for food. I gotta pay for all that shit. And when we go to the club, I gotta look at you fuck with other niggas because you don't want to fuck with me and I'm the one paying for everything. You out your goddamn mind.
Okay, well, first of all, whose fault was that for not even...
His and hers. You know where she got her karma? When that bitch went to go hand her ticket in for the flight and he was like, yo, sorry, mama. You gonna have to figure it out. Like, you really just gonna have to figure this shit out because, like, at this point, it really ain't gonna work out. Fuck it. I'm holding it at this point.
So the topic is dude flew some girl out to Miami Super Bowl weekend. Whole point of it all, he ain't get the smash. So he left her out there, and now she's upset. So my whole thing with that is, first of all,
before you get into it, I gotta ask you just one question.
What?
Is it both their fault? Is it more his fault than her fault, or do they share the same fault?
I mean, it's all three. Because, first of all, I'm going to assume that homie never fucked this chick. At all? At all. I'm going to assume that they never slept together.
Okay, so you think that...
Because I'm going to go in it blind. I don't know the backstory. I'm going to assume that they ain't never had sex. he's inviting her out thinking that if I wine and dine you and do all this extra shit, she gonna give me some pussy. That's what he's expecting. So he didn't ask, okay, so the follow-up question after you come in, I'm not done, boo-boo, I'm not done.
I know, go ahead.
So after he asked her, after he said, yo, I'm gonna fly you out to Miami, you know, you wanna come spend the night, come spend a couple days with me, blah, 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 boom, boom, you don't got no expenses on you, you just come. All I want you to do is come. If she would have said yes, obviously she said yes. So she said yes. The next follow-up question from both of them should have been, are we having sex when you come down here?
Here's the real question.
And then her response should have been, if she responded yes, it should have been like, what are you expecting to get from me going down there with you? What are you expecting out of this?
All right, so now here's what I say to
because
that.
At the end of the day,
whose side of the story did we get?
Niggas hold the door for me and expect me to fuck them.
But that's different.
No.
That's different. That's dumb shit. That's dumb shit.
Same shit.
He dropped like 10 racks. Yes, it's expected.
Matter.
Some head, something. Let me touch a nipple. Fuck, let me see you get out the shower, bitch. Like,
how you know he ain't see all that?
Nah.
How you know he ain't see all that? He just ain't get the draw.
Obviously, nah. You don't want to know why? Because I don't believe that there's a man in this world that offers a trip, a Super Bowl Miami trip to a bitch that doesn't say, I want some pussy. Before the guy. I don't believe a man is going to do that without saying, like, yo, we going to fuck. I honestly think in my heart of hearts, she said to him, yeah, we're going to fuck. Or gave him some type of idea.
To think that they
because, yo, nobody's doing that, Jess. You know what? You know what I did earlier?
Yes.
Because I was so appalled by this shit. Like, I was so bothered by this shit. Okay? I looked up the average cost of a Super Bowl ticket for this year. Okay? I looked up the average cost for a ticket. It was between $4,000 and $5,000. All right,
and
so
that's for 2 people.
That's for 2 people. So I'm now a man. Uh-huh. Okay, cool.
I'm a man. Cool. We know that.
$8,000. Let's say 9.
Yeah.
$9,000. Just the Super Bowl ticket. Okay. Flight down there for 2 people during that time of the year.
It's probably like $500-$600 round trip.
Each ticket.
Each?
Yes.
$600 each?
Yes.
Never.
Yes. So we're going to add another $1,200 on it.
Okay.
All right. That's $10,000 too. That's 10 already. Hotel room for the Thursday through Sunday.
To Sunday, nigga.
Super Bowl. Miami.
Weekend, hello.
Those,
and Friday
those
and Sunday. Friday and the weekend is expensive. It's more expensive.
So you know for sure that those rooms is running about.
So let's say the room was $1,000.
Let's say the room was a little more. Let's go $1,500. $1,500. All right, just for argument. Matter of fact, $1,800 for argument's sake to bring it up. Bring it up to a number. All right. So we got $12,000. Okay. The taxes, shit like that, security deposit you got to put down. If he had that much money, you know he got an expensive room. He ain't get the double bed. You feel me? He ain't get the double bed with 2 room occupants. No, he got the 2 rooms. He got the two side rooms for 2 people.
Right.
You feel me? He planned on fucking all around that hotel room. You feel me? So cool. What they talking? Yeah, look, $2,500 for the hotel. Boom, $2,500. Boom. All right. So we at $12,000. That doesn't include dinner, drinks, club, party, drugs, probably getting around. Okay, he easily had to have dropped anywhere between $16,000 to $18,000 on that one weekend.
I think it might have been more.
It might have been more.
Yeah, it might be.
So now,
20, 30, 50.
Keep it all the way real with me. You're gonna compare somebody spending $18,000 on you to holding the door?
No.
Okay, this is different. Anybody that spends that amount of money on you, you as a woman should already fucking know what it is, bro. Like, I hate that shit that people try to play dumb. You as a woman should already know. Yo, this nigga's dropping like $20,000 on me. Of course he's gonna want some pussy. But my dumb ass gets mad because he leaves me in Miami when I say no. She lucky he didn't rape her ass.
The problem was we don't know if he asked her. That's what we're going on.
That's what I'm saying. I think they had to have. Like, they really, that conversation had to have happened. There's no possible way a man is going to spend $18,000 in a weekend and ask you to join him for free and never mention any type. Dudes are too upfront now.
Right.
A dude will hold the door open for you and like, yo, son, you gonna give me a kiss? Like, for real, like, no problem. I spend $18,000 on you. I shouldn't have to ask you. I should put my leg up and you know what it is. Like, I hate to sound that way, but it's the truth,
but then that's when it turns into something different, because my mentality, my whole mind thinking with that is that if you expecting a bitch to give you some pussy, you have that rape mentality that you expect to just take some shit that's not true.
I agree with you, and that's what I'm saying.
That's what I think.
Personally, I think she got off good getting stuck in Miami. The way people are nowadays, anything could have happened to that chick.
No, that.
She could have got raped. She could have got hurt. Like, she could, like, some crazy shit would have happened.
I agree with you there, but I'm gonna assume that they ain't never did the shit, and and he's expecting to get something from her because he's dropping huge sums of money on her. That's what I'm going to assume.
I just feel like there's an unspoken dollars. Like, let me ask you a question, okay? Let's say, hypothetically speaking, you out with Richie. Mm-hmm. You go out on a date with somebody. You notice that he's spending a lot of money on this date. You can keep it all the way a buck with me, and you as a woman could say, like, oh, he's spending a lot of money on me. You back in your mind, you probably say, I hope he ain't thinking he gets some pussy. You might have said that to yourself, but it comes into your mind, like, I hope he don't think he gets some.
I'm thinking, like, yo, damn, now I gotta fuck this nigga.
Now you think, all right, cool.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's what you're thinking, right? Like, yo, he's spending mad money on this date. Damn, I'm gonna have to fuck him. Like,
sleep with him.
All right, cool. You gonna tell me?
And if I need some money to get,
you gonna tell me that
cash?
You gonna tell me this bitch ain't have that? You ain't gonna tell me this bitch ain't had that thought process before she even got on the plane?
I don't know. I mean, the way it came off is that she ain't expect to have to sleep with him in order to get wined and dined. That's how I'm looking at it. So that's why it came off.
She just put a little too big of a price on her pussy.
That's why it came off like, looking like he's expecting to fuck her.
I honestly think she got what she deserved. Like, I know people are saying, like, oh, it's petty as hell that, you know, you gonna leave her down there. Like one of my boys, I feel like I answered this perfectly. But he gave me the scenario, like, what if it was your daughter?
No, right, facts.
Like, how would you feel? How would you feel?
If she called you and said that.
All right, cool. And then you don't know my honest opinion. And this ain't even on no funny shit. I'm not even trying to be funny. Mm-hmm. If you were to ask me that question, my honest, truthful answer is I would, 1, I kill him if I saw him. 2, I pay for her to get back. I'll booking you a flight right now. Mm-hmm. Like, you gonna come back home. Mm-hmm. But I'm a rag her ass for it.
No, yeah, because bitch, what the fuck
is wrong with you? Like, why are you going with him if you knew you wasn't gonna do nothing? Yeah. Why put yourself in that situation?
Yep.
Why leave the fucking state with no money in your pocket?
That's that's number one.
Like, come on now. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like when situations like this happen, we're so quick to just bash the dude and like, oh my God, how did he just leave her in Miami? Bitch, she tried it for a come up. My bad. Obviously, the come up.
No, you ain't spit. I just was wrong.
Alright. Obviously, the come up ain't happened. Mm-hmm. Or you already got the come up. You went to Miami. Mm-hmm. You for the whole weekend. You got your come up.
Right. So
now you mad because you couldn't finish your come up and come back home. Right. After you ain't give up no ass shit. If anything, you got off lucky. You got off free.
She still came up. If you want to keep
it a stack, she still came up.
So all she had to do was pay for the flight home.
Fuck you mad at her for? Like what you mad at him for? Real talk. What you mad at him for? She still came up.
No. I agree with you. Jay. Okay, I agree.
Because I hate bitches like that.
I agree with you.
I hate those bitches that do things with people they don't like.
Yes, you're putting yourself in a situation where you know you don't want to be in that situation. You're just trying to come up. You're trying to get off on somebody.
This is what happens when you.
And then when something happens to you, you're just like, oh my God.
Yeah, when you do things with people that you don't like that's women gotta stop doing that shit. They gotta stop doing things with people that they don't like because they have money or it's a nice diet or this, that, and the third. If you don't like him, don't go out with him. Mm-hmm. If you don't think that the possibility is that you're gonna sleep with him, don't have him doing all that extra shit.
Exactly, because
then when you get left in Miami, now he's the bad guy.
Right.
Fuck out of here. Telling you, yo, like how much? Like we know a lot of true crime shows and First 48s and all this extra shit. Like the fact that nothing bad happened to this chick
is a blessing.
It's a blessing, yo. People nowadays have hurt people for less. Mm-hmm. Yo, tell me I spent $20,000 on you and you ain't give me no piece of ass, bitch. She lucky he didn't rape her. She lucky he didn't hurt her. He didn't drug her. He just said, all right, figure out. You know what he said, yo? All right, cool. You know what? I'm going to cut my losses. Mm-hmm.
Figure out your way home.
Figure out your way home. You thought you had to come up? All right, cool. Figure out your way home.
It sucks for the female because at the end of the day, he's like, oh, okay, hi, like you came up, but not
Shout out Joe Marturi. What's up, baby?
Hi.
Make sure you go check out Not Up for Debate. Not Up for Debate podcast.
But yeah, I mean, it sucks for the female because, you know, it's just like, but I agree. Don't put yourself in situations that it's kind of relatable to like the whole Harvey Weinstein shit with all these women saying that he did this, he did what he did to them because they went up to the room with him and because he was a director and he promised shit to them. And it sucks.
That's different though. Because you know what? Because here's my thing, right? Here's my thing in that scenario. And I know some people that you know, listen to this, they might...
Because a lot of people agree that you put yourself in a situation for that to happen.
Exactly. You do. If you put yourself in this situation, I'm not going to sit here and say that the situation is okay. But if you put yourself in a situation, the only person you have to blame is yourself. If you're trying to get ahead in life, and because let's keep it a stack, in that business, in that career area, it is true that you could go up to the director or the producer, give them some head, and maybe it'll get you ahead in another role. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So how many of these people can we sit here and say probably did some shit like that?
But you know what it is? It goes back
to never made it anything, and now it's like, oh, he touched me inappropriately.
Yeah, but it's
consensual. No,
but you know what it is? It's because of what you just said. Doing shit with somebody that you don't find attractive.
Thank you.
Harvey Weinstein is disgusting.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know how he looked back then, but if he's as disgusting as he looks right now, I'm sure he's a dirty, old, nasty, short man. He probably looked just as nasty when he was in his 30s and 40s and 20s. So, yeah, you doing something with somebody that you don't want to do it with just for a come up. And then when something happens, it sucks to not, you know, try and not victim bash, but... You know, it's just, you have to hold people accountable for their actions at the end of the day. Yes, if something bad happened because of it, it sucks and that person has to pay for the consequences. But at the end of the day, we have to hold people accountable for their actions. You cannot every action has a reaction. You know?
You can't sit there and say, oh, I didn't know that. You can't sit there and act dumb like, oh, I didn't know that that's what he wanted. Come on now.
And granted,
even if it's not right.
Granted, I think there definitely should have been more communication if that was not made aware of before niggas got on the flight.
Which I highly doubt from his end.
He doubts that.
I highly doubt from his end.
If that was not the conversation talked about before niggas got on the flight, both of them is stupid. Both of them.
Are you right?
Because...
I agree. I said that they both dumb as hell.
They're both stupid.
So y'all both stupid. For thinking that shit was gonna
and you both come off and you both look retarded at the end of the day.
Thinking that it was gonna come off that way. Like.
So yeah. Moral of the week?
Moral of the week is bitches. Sorry. I'm only calling you bitches because I don't know your name personally. But females, ladies, what is it? Yeah. X chromosomes.
Unstable creatures.
Stop trying to come up on people, man. Stop doing things with people that you don't find attractive just for a good time or a come up or a free meal, because that's how you're going to get yourself hurt or stuck in Miami trying to figure out your way back home during Super Bowl weekends. Because guess what, bitch? Those flights was expensive.
Expensive, mama.
So, you know, do things with people that you're attracted to, so at least if they want some ass, you know what? You're really not taking that. Moral of the day. Choose your L's wisely.
Choose your L's wisely. Yes, that's the moral of the week, nigga. Choose your
L's wisely. Because you could have taken an L and fucked somebody you didn't find attractive and got home. Guess what? You have 4 days. You could have waited till Sunday. You could have waited till Sunday after the game. When you went back to the hotel to pack your shit, you could have been like, hey, come here. Let me give you some pussy.
Come here real quick.
Or, even if you don't want to give him some pussy, give him the best head you ever get. Give him that guac vacuum seal 2000. Feel me?
You could do it, boo. I know you can.
You just gotta relax your throat muscles. It'll fit.
Don't be scared of the girth. It won't hurt you.
It won't hurt. It won't hurt.
But before we get out of here, don't forget to check us out. We have our Savage Saturdays Facebook page.
Yes.
If you want to follow EJ on Instagram, his Instagram is
NyQuil_in_flesh.
And if you want to follow me at Gata_LUVJRO. We are on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Anchor, Breaker, Pocket Cast, Overcast,
your auntie crib, your cousin crib,
and Radio Public.
Listen, if your boyfriend sells drugs and he got a trap phone, there's an app on there that you can hear us now.
He's so stupid.
You know the thugs be listening to YouTube all day. That's where they partners drop all their fire ass mixtapes. Yo, go to YouTube and type in $1.
In honor of Black History Month, Rosa Parks would have been 107 this year if she would still be alive.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Rosa Parks.
Word up, yo. I be feeling Rosa Parks, yo, because sometimes I don't want to get up either.
Yeah. We're going to get out of here, y'all. We out.